So we're going to bring Mega Eagle Stealth Camper Part 3. I know what you're all thinking, Jimmy my boy, your fucking woodwork's even worse than normal. But just hold on for a minute. This isn't a petition or anything like that. What I'm doing here is making a former, so I can put the battens onto the former, yeah, and then connect the battens to the wall of the van, and have every batten frame exactly the same shape, you know. So I won't have to do any measuring up once I've done this former. It's got a centre mark at the bottom of the former. What I'm going to do now is just screw one batten all the way around this former where I want it to be, including the curve. So I'm going to put the curve on the batten, and then once the batten is screwed to the former, I can screw stops to the former and unscrew the batten from the former, and then with a bit of tension on the batten it should still keep the same shape. Yeah? So someone was saying on the comment section that my camera work made them nauseous. How's this? Only kidding. Okay, so you can see here that the former is now finished, and I have battens following the contours of the uprights and horizontals of the van. The next step is to knock up a couple of dozen aluminium brackets to attach the battens to the walls, and then I can, you know, I've got a set length for my battens now. I know how long they'll need to be. I can cut them in bulk, make all the brackets up in bulk, and go along the entire van and attach the brackets to the walls. Hello, Father. Okay, there's 10 corner brackets made up. I've just got another 10 brackets for the top batten and about 30 brackets for the side battens to make up. Back in a minute. Okay, I've got a couple of sets of battens up, and I'm as close as I'm ever going to get to being in some sort of rhythm. At this point I will take you through exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so we're using fairly lightweight tile batten. This is 19 by 38 or thereabouts mil, 3/4 by 1.5 inches. I made up a set of brackets for different positions in the batten. So these rather unsightly steel brackets are going on the port side of the vehicle, because this is going to be the side with furniture on it. There's only going to be furniture on one side of the van, and these are nice substantial steel brackets, and we can anchor the furniture to that. The tops of the horizontals are supported in 3 places. A smaller bracket in the centre and a larger one on the outside, because we put a little bit of an arch on this batten, which gives it a bit more stiffness anyway. There's a corner bracket to take it to the vertical, and then the vertical has 2 right angle brackets attaching it to the side of the van, and 1 right angle bracket attaching it to the to the floor on the foot there. The screw attaching it to the floor is hidden underneath the batten. So basically, hello cats. Yeah. These are the corner brackets, the top brackets, the nasty shop bought steel brackets, brackets for the feet, and brackets for the sides. I'll take you through the process. Yeah, I've got to get it the right way around, otherwise it won't work with the former. So I've got to put the brackets on the horizontal first, then put the horizontal on the former, then put the verticals in, figure out where the feet brackets are going, and then the whole lot gets screwed together, I suppose. Yeah. Let me show you. My standard batten to floor bracket wouldn't work above the wheel arch, so I made another couple of. What's that? I think I found a hole in this thing. I made another couple of brackets up because the last thing I want to do is drill through the arch. It's good and sturdy, but it's going to get spray, and I don't want road spray travelling up the screw and that, and potentially getting into the insulation. As you can see, we have now got all the verticals and horizontals up for the cladding. Cheers, Dad. All the ones that are going to be the same anyway. And see the brackets at the top here. All worked very nicely. Went in quite quickly, and the shop bought steel brackets on the side for attaching our furniture, and then on the side that's going to be without furniture, the homemade aluminium brackets. I'm regretting not making aluminium brackets up on this side. Don't know why, just because, I suppose. We've not got any battens around the door yet, around the sliding door that is. We battened around the rear door. We're not battened any of the doors yet either, and the bulkhead between the cab and the body of the van, this is going to stay in order to make this camper as stealthy as possible and as well insulated as possible. we're going to leave this bulkhead in and insulate the back of the bulkhead. The bulkhead is now battened out. It's fairly straightforward. Batten going into the floor at the bottom there, and two that we were able to screw directly into the stiffener on the bulkhead. I don't know if you can notice, but this has received a bit of an impact from whatever load they were carrying, so it's near fucking straight, mate. And then at the top, some more light alloy brackets with holes in them to make them even lighter, you know, and less conductive as well, I should add. That's that done. Now if we step outside the van, you can see that we put a wee bit of a gentle curve on it. There's a wee bit of a gentle curve there. It does impinge a tiny bit on the opening of this door at the top, but you know, we want a pretty uniform thickness of insulation on this bulkhead, because the cab's going to be cold. So yeah, and at the top there, the luton head isn't going to be insulated. We're going to have some 4-inch doors, so the space over the top of the cab will be used for storage of items that require a bit of space but don't require insulating, you know. So we are done on the battening. There's almost definitely bits and pieces we've forgotten about, but we're 100% done about the bits that we know we've got to do, apart from the bit above the door, which is probably going to end up being a flat sheet of ply, but at the moment that's too hideous a thought to even contemplate. Father's clean the floor. We're just about to yes, hello. Have a look at putting some insulation up, but that'll probably be it for this video, and we'll just do an insulation video and then a cladding video
and a moisture barrier video.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe that'll be part of the insulation video. It's kind of the same thing. Like, can't have one without the other. I suppose it's pointless having the moisture barrier without the insulation. I don't know. Who knows? Well, that's it. I hope, even if you don't employ this method of battening in your van, it gives you something to think about. It's very, very lightweight. Who knows if it's going to work yet? It can't really not work. Relatively time consuming, I think. It would have been a lot quicker just to bolt some battens to the wall, but we ended up with you know, flat sides in, and this is going to have a nice curve on it. Making the former was quite time consuming. However, after the former was done, the frames could have potentially been more time consuming. I'm not sure how, but I'd like to think that they were quicker, and certainly making the brackets took an absolute age, and we completely unnecessarily finished every corner and put a nice radius and everything and some lightning holes in it, which no one will ever see again. So but you guys will see it, so that's the main thing. We'll all know that those brackets have nice lightning holes on them, you know. Okay, all right. We'll get back to you with some insulation. Cheerio.